Retreat to advance. Wind Rider! Retreat from the side. Unstoppable.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the 𝗨𝗏𝗄 Barrens.
A woman in red who can control the tacit discords. Could it be your vision? It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is the streams from the 𝗨𝗏𝗄 Barrens feel over. Something on that battlefield must be connected to you, though we have no idea what it is. But I didn't hear any. Rover?
According to 𝗵𝗺𝗁, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords.
Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is 𝗪𝗃 village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect over. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up, don't worry. Against the winds. Speeding up. Against the winds. Deference. Against the winds.
Commence healing.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
One with the sound. Wind guide me.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover. Something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is the tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency. Verity shines.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Storm, hear my command!
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sound. Leave it to me.
Let me be your blade. Tempest synchronization. I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic. That why are they? They seem to be. I remember reading.
I see.
Watch out. Something's not right.
Brother. Help.
It seems to only repeat these tacit discords attack other living beings. This one, turning the last bits of a... I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. Rover, I think it seems to be begging for help. But it's the village is crying. Something true based on the evidence with perhaps there must be something. I'll inform Qiuzia about what. Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, the area is a mess. But look, there's someone with... These cards. The 𝗪𝗺𝗃𝗃 is likely behind it all.
The 𝗪𝗃𝗃?
Yes. I don't know much about the 𝗪𝗃𝗃, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords.
Fusing human?
We've seen signs of above the artifice. No one knows their truth. There is one, a man who sees no order. They belong to this. If he's responsible for... Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it. If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting. The girl, she's gonna sway. Aw, don't worry. Well, let's just to begin with. I heard you've lost your memories. So that makes sense, given how so you know. No need to be so on it. But out of all the before you knew it, you are the unknown variable we've been waiting. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. That's why I'm here. Because the truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. Come on. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And before that, I don't want... maybe you should be at... I won't tell you everything, so go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How but let me ask you this. Let me give you a couple more. The truth is, first, an innocent girl, next, what false devotion? Now, Rover, I'm eager to hear your Our story once upon a time. In the day, they toiled for fables, but they always draw the same story. Whatever you learn, like us, this village, so that magistrate led you here to meet me. One day, the shepherd brought them promises of no. With a wave of his flock, they no longer had the flock worshipped their shepherd. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those. Oh, so you are right. It's up to the two. The lambs, as each night passed. Rover. I once believed, but true equality, the world was never to receive equal when every wish, when they can make, they all funny. Later, on the next day, the shepherd suddenly, after witnessing the black, those Well done. Now, I wonder, answer me and who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, he held all. Unfortunately, if they were given inevitably they. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, here's my. Don't rush. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed. The innocent maiden sacrificed. All the shepherd had to do was execute. Fun answer, but no, not even close. I was never the shepherd, never will be. You and I. Interesting, Rover. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. A fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
How delicious.
One with the sound.
Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits, Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking Black Lab. If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason, or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the Black Lab can reclaim the trust of its herd. And eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
Leave it to me. Break. One more time. One with the sound. Ha! The hour is upon us. Ha! Ha! Strike from the shadows. Rover!
Such a pesky girl.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I?
Stay away from her!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that. Don't let you improvise.
No worries. I know all. Rover, it seems. But don't forget, let me know what you choose. The joy. We'll meet again. In the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached...
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar... Let's talk about it later. It seems all the tragedies and making up stories, we cannot take his words for granted. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
can't believe. Opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. That tree.
Please.
Are you trying to tell us about something? Where did it go? Oh, that girl just wanted those sacrifices. I guess the 𝗵𝗃, it's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now? Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel the villagers were a complex mix of emotions. What was the diary's owner longing for? My apologies. I got lost in thought. I wish I could say such tragedy, but I still lack the... It was tragedies like this that made me want... I cannot stop the lament. Really? Dwelling on it won't... Yes. Let's...
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Here's the thing. We could really use... We've been getting a lot. Nobody ever... Some of those people are even resonators. Since you're always coming and go... Thank you so... Ring me up when you spot it.
The Seance Society. Never heard of them before. They said they have a solution, but how? This is very suspicious, no matter how I look at it. Wind guide me. Wind guide me. Seems like a new discovery. cherish every gain. Wind guide me,